Welcome back to the First Time Home Buyers Program, and you're at the last segment for this module. Congratulations. This one is crucial, involving a lot of preparation and planning on your part. And it used to be so simple. Get your credit score up, make sure you have a job, find a lender, and get approved. Easy, right? But there's even more you have to take into account. And it's called the down payment and your reserves. Serious stuff, so we'll get right into it. We're pretty sure everyone here has heard of the down payment, or skin in the game, as some lenders call it. But what are reserves? Simply put, it's extra money. Yes, it's true, lenders will even look at money you have saved up that you're not going to even touch. Crazy, we know. But that's what this industry has fallen into. Lenders need to be positive that you're a sure thing and not a horrible risk. So let's ask you a question. As a lender, would you be way more comfortable with a home buyer who has a down payment of $100,000 for a $100,000 home? Of course! It literally pays for the entire house, minus taxes and closing costs. Practically a sure thing. That's what a down payment does. It's more skin in the game to prove that you will be reliable. We get it though, not many have a hefty down payment lying around not doing anything, so it's difficult to just pony it up for a lender who's looking for a percentage of the home sale price to go toward a down payment. However, a lot of programs out there exist to help out with down payments, like MSHDA, MSHDA, or the Michigan State Housing Development Authority, if you live in Michigan. They offer grants of up to $7,500, and if you qualify, you don't even have to pay it back, as long as your credit score is 660. Again, skin in the game. Your credit score does matter. You can pull your hair out, obviously, and it makes sense. After all, buying a home, or not qualifying and not buying the home, currently stands as the number 2 most emotional moment of a person's life, with marriage or divorce being number 1. So we get it. This is a difficult time for you to hear the word yes or no. But look at it from a lender's point of view. You're a file. They need to review the facts and numbers according to the legal rules. And if you fit the bill, great. If not, they can't help. Our job is to make sure you know this, so you're prepared. Luckily, it's easier to see success in home buying when you know everything you need to know. So what kind of down payment are you going to need, you ask? Let's look at FHA, for instance. Their requirement is that your down payment must be 3.5% of the home price. Say you're looking at a $100,000 home at the moment and you love it. So what kind of down payment you have to agree to put on the table? $3,500. That's it. It's that simple. That means the actual loan you'll be receiving will be $96,500. Nice. The important thing to know about the down payment, though, is that your down payment has to be sourced and seasoned for 60 days. Sourced and seasoned? What does that mean? Pay close attention. This is when, if you haven't realized just how serious lending is, you'll realize it now. A reputable lender needs to know that your down payment really came from you. In order to do that, the down payment has to be sourced and seasoned, as in there needs to be proof that the down payment has been in your bank account for at least 60 days. It proves yet again that you are reliable. It proves that your down payment simply wasn't a gift from dad or a loan from your boss. It came from you, period. Simply put, they want to know where the down payment came from. Just so that this sinks in really well, this doesn't mean you can keep the money in your mattress for years and expect a lender to see it in your file that you're good for $3,500. That money in your mattress needs to get into your bank account pronto, or that lender can't move forward. Now don't get us wrong, lenders do vary. Some will accept down payments as gifts. The lender would need the giver to verify that income and down payment via a bank statement and all of that as well, but otherwise, you'd be good to go for that lender. But not every lender's created equal. All in all, if you're sort of stuck on the fact that you don't have the seasoned part squared away for your down payment, get the money out of your mattress, deposit it into a checking account, Wait 60 days and then approach a lender about buying a house. Chances would be pretty good you'll have a lender who likes what he or she sees. Now that we got that out of the way, we're willing to bet you're asking the other big question. What kind of reserves will you need? Don't freak, but yes, you'll need a little bit more money to show for your application for a home loan. It's what's left over after your down payment and any additional costs for closing. What a lender needs to see is a little something called PITI, Principal, Interest, Taxes, and Insurance. This is to cover those costs into your home as a first-time buyer, for obvious reasons. Property taxes, interest, and home insurance are musts. You can't do without them. A lender typically will want to see reserves of at least 2 months after that down payment. It simply means they'll have to show proof that you can make the next 2 mortgage payments after closing on the house and moving in. If your mortgage payment is supposed to be $1,300 for a $100,000 home, that means you have to have $2,600 sitting in your bank at the time of approval. That's it. The good news is that your down payment grant, if you get it, will take care of that. And all you'll have to be concerned with is that PITI reserve on your plate. Get the $2,600 in your bank. Let it sit there. Don't touch it. That ensures you're approved for the home loan. You're good for the mortgage payment. You've got the down payment and you've got the reserves. That's all it takes. Again though, the numbers can vary wildly just as much as the lender can. So do your homework. One thing's for sure, if you want to be lender ready, this is what it will take. Your credit matters. Your income matters. Your debt-home ratio matters. And your down payment and reserves matter. There are compensating factors, of course. Is your credit score very high? Good. A lender might be okay with a lower debt ratio. Do you have an inheritance? Great. A lender might accept a lower credit score. Do you have more money down? That's really great. You might actually get approved for a lower house payment. All that does matter, but we can't say for certain if it will go in your favor or not. The rules are rules, and this is what you need to keep in mind. 1, you need a 640 credit score or higher. 2, you need a job with real verifiable income. 3, you need to be under the 31% housing ratio. 4, you need to be under the 41% debt ratio. 5, you need to have the minimum required down payments. And 6, you also need 2 months of PITI in reserves. It all depends on the lender, of course, so shop around. Don't just go to 1, go to 5 or 10 or 15. Shop around. Lenders, again, vary. The point is to find the right lender for you. And right here, you've just been given the framework for ensuring the lender will qualify you. The rest is up to you now. You're a part of this program for one reason, to be a first-time home buyer. Here's your chance. Thank you for joining the First Time Home Buyers program. Are you ready for Module 2? Then go ahead and click.